Hello, everybody. This is Forest Weaver, your dear cleric, and I'm welcoming you all to the Zenless Zone Zero dev talk that just released like a couple of hours ago. So I didn't realize this was going to be put out, but I guess it makes sense with like the anniversary of the game coming out and 2.0. So I guess the devs want to talk some stuff. I'm not sure what to expect, but let's see what sort of interesting things are in this like 14-minute video. Let's get started, shall we? Cool. Oh, I love the posters. Old TV sets.
Hello everyone.
Oh,
and
hi.
Welcome to today's Dev Talk. It's been nearly a year since the official release of Zenless Zero, and we like to thank all proxies for their support.
You're welcome. It's been fun.
Like to use this opportunity to share with you some of the development progress for version 2.0 and our plans for the future of Zenless Zero.
Nice. Season 2, eh? This should be fun. Looks like I'm saying it.
Season 2 story. We will follow the protagonist to a unique area within New Eritol, Wi-Fi Peninsula.
No wife. Oh, okay.
The main stage for the story of version 2.0. Wi-Fi Peninsula is a district of the Throne Quarter.
Okay, so we are moving quarters.
The earlier settlers of this region were tasked to monitoring the highly volatile Lemania Horror. And the name Wi-Fi is derived from the Cantonese characters for protect and anomaly.
Protect the anomaly.
Protection from the anomaly called the Hollows. Later, an outpost was established here, which then became the city area, Balium Heights.
Can we see it? Yes. Oh, wow.
Overlooking the bay with its beautiful scenery. This is also an area rich in porcelain, a precious material that's highly resistant to ether corruption.
Oh, porcelain is? Interesting. Makes sense.
Has this become the core industry of Wi-Fi Peninsula?
So this is more of like a Chinese area.
And its profits, however, lies a tangled mess of factions. Here, we'll gradually unravel the clues we planted. Throughout the story this fall, for example, Zara's true plans behind the sacrifice and the bringer incident.
Oh, that'll be good to hear. Because
behind the mysterious exhaustist and the truth behind the fall of the old capital, as well as the secrets of the Faison siblings. Meanwhile, our protagonists will encounter agents from various factions and embark on brand new adventures.
Sounds good.
For example, that way seeker with yellow cape we saw earlier is none other than Yixuan.
Oh, they look nice. Yun Kui
debut as a key character in season 2. As the story unfolds, the protagonists will gradually uncover her mysterious past.
Okay, this seems like she's gonna be like the next Miyabi or Voinhutter if they're gonna put a spotlight on her for a lot longer throughout the season.
Helping us explore the hollows directly, beside Yixuan, who oversees Minghui Summit. The defense forces Oboe Squad that we all familiar with, as well as the previously revealed idol faction Angels of Delusion, will all be making their appearance in season 2.
Oh, nice. So there are more Oboe Squad people, hey? Awesome. April 13th. Through the miasma of memories and evil. Interesting. Oh, that's gonna be exciting. That's in like a week or now.
For the content direction of season 2, will not just be simply adding more characters and areas. We've been taking feedback from our practice very seriously and incorporated this feedback into our design philosophy, making an adjustment from the ground up.
Well, that's good.
I'll be sharing some of the results with you all during the program.
I like the transparency.
In the map design, we've revamped the entire map experience and integrate the residential areas with compact zones at the system level.
Huh? What does that mean?
And engaging gameplay experience for practice. First, let's talk about the design of the main city area, Balium Heights. We made the area much larger to ensure comprehensive city functionality while allowing for potential expansion in future versions, while also reducing loading times caused by scene transitions. The new daily system will also be designed to match the local culture and the customs of the Wi-Fi
new daily system?
Area.
I think the ones that we got is pretty good. Wow, it's pretty good.
Managing various aspects of 随便 Temple will also be a part
Oh,
of our new line.
I love the
This new
architecture.
gameplay features management simulation elements.
Oh god.
And
Oh
new
no.
features such as bamboo dispatch, integrating
Interesting.
residential areas with
That should be.
population areas, and creating a smoother experience. As for the visuals, with the help and the careful maintenance of the proxies, 随便 Temple will gradually be restored to its former glory.
Former glory.
Plus, various elements such as holes, scratch card will take on new forms that match the vibes of 随便 Temple.
Okay, so they'll
The
probably match
frequently
the aspect of
mentioned
it.
loading
Nice.
issues has also been resolved in Failure Heights. Previously, due to a limitation in the underlying design, the video store that proxies see from outside along the street does not match the actual size of the video store from within.
I suppose so.
We need a loading screen to bridge the interior and the exterior of the store. In Failure Heights, however, returning home is no longer a process that requires waiting.
Oh, that's
Additionally,
nice.
We've optimized the pathway in Failure Heights. The function area will be more concentrated, and the path to access each area will become more efficient and streamlined, ensuring that overall experience will become smoother and more fluid. Next, let's take a look at the ancient ruins of the aerospace city located within the Lemnian Hollow.
Ruins of an
Although
aerospace city?
The aerospace city has
That's.
long been devoured by the Hollow. The ether stable area at its edge is still being used to mine and produce porcelain. In version 2.0, we will begin our exploration of the Lemnian Hollow from the edge of the aerospace city, with the past few versions as precious learning experience. Its overall design will be more refined, with larger explorable areas, more robust systems, and more streamlined guidance. One distinct improvement is that after completing their
Exhibition
training
fight.
at 随便 Temple, the proxy siblings no longer needed to return to the video store to access the hollows through the HDD system.
Okay.
Instead, they can now travel more conveniently between Failure Heights and the aerospace city. The craft they will
They
learn
make sense.
will also be of great help in their future hollow explorations. While we've added new areas, the travel system wasn't just simply expanded upon. In Season 2, we've redesigned the travel system, changing from the original sliding area selection
Yeah.
system to a larger map format.
Oh, that'd be
Also
much
improving the UI
cooler to see with like
We
a whole
also
map of the
added a
area.
new map to the interface, along with the navigation features.
Mm-hmm.
Proxies can now select their destination more quickly and gain a clear understanding of New Eridu's geographical layout.
Oh, that'd be
Regarding plot
nice.
structure,
Oh,
we've also noticed that since special episodes and facing stories are relatively independent story units,
yeah.
the current narrative structure results in weaker connections between plot points, resulting in a disjointed viewing experience.
I guess
In
so,
future
but
versions, we will merge special episodes and facing stories together.
okay, that makes
putting more
sense.
focus on
The character
development
stories
and
are like
connection
separate
between the
things
various
and separate
agents
chunks of
the
time,
main
so
storyline.
I think
We're
that's
also
I think they're fine as
improving
separate.
the Proxy's environment. We will also steadily update the main storyline with each version, while ensuring that we do not compromise on its narrative quality. In addition to ongoing gameplay improvement, our team has also been constantly exploring the idea of bringing Zenless Zero to users on more platforms. What
That'd be
I can
nice, but
reveal right now is that Zenless Zero is being prepared for launch on the Xbox platform. We'll share
Yay,
more
that's
info
nice.
with everyone during the upcoming Xbox live stream.
I won't be really needing to stream that because I don't have an Xbox.
The current combat design
Oh god.
significantly diminishes the presence of the characters other than the main DPS. What should be a three-person tactical squad feels more like a solo operation. So for the character combat design in Season 2,
Okay.
we will enhance the functionality and performance of non-DPS characters. For
Okay.
example, when agents are switched out, they can still remain on field and contribute to combat.
Okay,
Thus,
more off-field
there's a
people?
visual indication of their combat performance, while not affecting the player's control of the unfield agent.
Mm-hmm.
Another possibility is adding new attack and defense mechanics for enemies. Specific
Really?
moves might require specific counter strategies that
Where you're
require
swapping between
teamwork
ones?
from different characters in your squad.
Hmm.
Or in certain special combat areas, enemies can gain certain advantages through specific conditions. Of course, some of these are just preliminary ideas,
Of
while
course.
others might make an appearance in the version 2.0 special program. However, the ultimate goal of these optimizations is to enhance overall synergy between characters,
That'll be fine, but
elevating both
yeah.
combat and visual experience to the next level.
That sounds nice, but please be sure to like keep the everything in mind. Like
To sum
balance and
up,
all that
in
stuff.
our future
Try not to
development
like
plans, we are
bend
aiming
characters to your
optimize
will.
events in three aspects. First, we'll continue improving on existing game modes, such as Grand Muscle Adventure, Bamboo
Ah,
vs.
nice.
Ethereal, and so on, to make them more fun for players.
I did like the Bamboo events.
You can play. In future versions, we might see casual duels between bamboos, or even get
Casual
to control
duels?
a giant
What?
bamboo in combat.
Oh, that'll be
Besides
fun.
events featuring our adorable bamboo, we will also introduce some slow-paced, relaxing events to enrich Proxy's everyday life outside of the main story, such as spending joyful moments with agents at hot pot
Oh, there's Zuyen.
movie theaters, and more. We also hope that beyond the intense and thrilling combat events, players can also take a breather to enjoy the lighter story events.
Mm-hmm.
Every character
Of
is
course,
a result
yeah.
of our team's blood, sweat, and dedication. Our team has put in quite a bit of effort to ensure characters are relatively future-proof and have long-term value.
Mm-hmm.
Showcasing a character's charm isn't just about mindlessly beating
There's
up their
Corin
stats.
with the new
While
spin to win.
characters' unique traits, we will strategically enhance their unique traits,
Mm-hmm.
rather than just simply boosting their damage output. For example, we'll supplement or even rework certain skills and their effects,
Okay, yeah.
tailoring them to each character's experience. Besides that, we'll also consider each character's role very seriously. While strengthening the characters, we will also take into consideration their compatibility with other characters in future versions. In terms of storytelling, we hope that our characters, even those have already been released,
Mm-hmm.
can showcase their own unique charm. In version 1.7,
That would be
for
nice.
example, we'll get to see quite a few scenes between Lycan and Hugo.
Yeah,
These
that was
interactions are
awesome.
crucial for the character's emotional investment in the long run. We hope that every character can find a purpose that belongs solely to them in different corners of New Everton.
That does sound nice, but as the
We'll
yeah.
continue to work hard to create more meaningful relationships between characters and players, or even take their bond to the next level.
Oh, next level bonds. What else can you tell the players?
As a new team, we've admittedly fell short in the earlier stage in terms of both narrative and the gameplay elements.
Hey, I think it was still pretty good
We're
though.
working hard to make improvements, continuously incorporating feedback from proxies and optimizing our content. Thank you, proxies, for your continued patience, feedback, and support. In future content updates, we will prioritize ensuring content quality and humbly continue to welcome feedback and guidance from our proxies with the utmost respect. We hope Season 2 will bring proxies a more complete and smoother experience. If you encounter any issues with gameplay experience, we hope you will share more feedback through the official community channels.
Thank you
Your
very much
feedback
for your hard
and
work.
Suggestions are crucial for our future content development. See you next time.
Alright, thank you. Oh. Nope. Alright, that was the Zenless Zero Dev Talk before it was 2.0, and they had like the Pale Moon Heights sounds pretty cool. I really enjoyed like the mountainous aesthetic, like a more Asian themed area. So I was thinking like a while ago, I was like, I wonder if we'll ever get to see the other quarters, because I know Throne Quarter has been said a lot. I think there's at least one other quarter that they've said in the story, and I would love to see it more, expand the world. But yeah, it seems like every season will have like a new map. That's great, and I like that they want to keep like all the characters relevant, but that is like gonna be an exponentially harder task as time goes on because we have new agents to get new more stories, and if you want to keep bringing in the old ones to chime in, that's more work and more lines you got to write for them. But yes, but either way, I know I'm gonna try and support them as best I can because I have been having a lot of fun with Zenless. And if you want to see more of Zenless Zone Zero, um, please like and subscribe and all that stuff. So yes, thank you all very much for watching, and I hope you all have a nice day. Bye.